Hi Scorpio, welcome back. So Scorpio, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So Scorpio, when I was getting prepared and meditating on the collective Scorpion energy, they kept showing me hands. Okay, multiple images of hands overlapping, hand holding. So maybe you like someone's hands, or maybe hands are important to you. Symbolically speaking, what they were showing me is that it's always nice to have a helping hand. Now, some of you might be in a position right now where you need a helping hand, or you can provide that for another, right? Just kind of depending on where you're at in life right now. But, and then I also got the term, too many cooks in the kitchen. Now, some of you, there's too many hands in the pot, so to speak, too many people involved, because they also showed me an image of someone kind of covering their mouth and whispering. So there might be just like this outside influence around your energy right now, Scorpio, where maybe it feels like there are people like weighing in on your decisions or your relationships, or some sort of gossip or something going on in the background that you may or may not be aware of. Some of you might be participating in that, but I'm getting like this sense of something like that going on, and we'll get more cards out to see what's going on with that. And then the last song actually was a song that came to me before I came out of the meditation, and I cannot remember the name of this artist, but if you know it, put it in the comments. But he says, "Come on, let it go." So come on, let it go, just let it be. You be you and I'll be me. That's the name of the song, right? So some of you might resonate with that song, with that artist. You might actually hear that song during these next few weeks on the radio, on social media, wherever. It could be a sign for you. Or it could just very well be just those lyrics. Needing to let something be, let something go. Understand that it's okay to be you and it's okay for someone else to be them. You know, or just feeling like that towards another person. Take it as it resonates. But let's see, Scorpio, where this is headed. So you have the card of Mars here, Aries energy for some of you. This is a very action-oriented vibe, okay? Sometimes this energy can pack a bit of a punch. Some of you might have fire in your chart, but this is like about your desires, the things that you want for, the things that you crave, intimacy. It's a very sexual energy for some of you. It could also be, on the flip side of that, a bit of frustration, impulsiveness, anger. So it all depends on how you're handling whatever's coming in for you, Scorpio, as of course you have free will through controlling your actions and your reactions, right? But this can be a very reactive energy, all right? So others might be being very reactive in the environment, or you might be feeling very reactive right now. So just something to be aware of, okay? Sometimes this could be a trigger warning. So let's go ahead and get a little bit further into it and see. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to get your guidance cards out right now, but I'm not going to look at them. I'm going to put them face down because I like to see how they tie into the overall reading at the end. And then we're going to go into the emotional space, your thoughts, what you got going on in the thought space, Scorpio. Oops, too many. And then what you have going on in the big spiritual picture. These cards are a bit messy. Oh my gosh, I cannot take that many. All right, I'm going to take this one. Put these back. Sorry, I don't usually use these cards. I thought, why not? All right, so also in your overall energy, while I was talking there, you got the Ace of Cups out. So this is highlighting love and relationships. That might be heavy on your mind right now, or an area of your life that you're giving a lot of focus to. Okay, you could have new love coming in, renewed love, or just feeling a sense of love in general, you know, allowing yourself to Be more loving towards yourself, towards others, okay? Be careful about being impulsive when it comes to love right now. So, you know, there's that reactive energy showing up, okay? So your reactions, how you react to another person or others matters a lot right now. Matters a lot. They're saying there's a lot of weight in that. So something for you to work on, how you react, okay? All right, so I got those cards out, and let's go ahead. Scorpio, thought process. What you got going on there? Scorpio's thoughts. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting a song. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. It's Metallica. Okay, some of you are feeling like that. Alright, so you've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Wands here, Scorpio, and the Three of Cups. And then you got two cards fly out over here, which is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I'm sorry, the Seven of Cups. So these cards are new to me. I use these more just for the depiction, not so much traditional tarot. So I just thought that would be fun for the spiritual readings. FYI. So Scorpio, when it comes to the way that you're thinking about something, it's like there's this sense of trying to be patient, you know, trying not to... Some of you are trying really hard not to react, okay? Some of y'all have something that you want to say, or maybe you feel yourself getting triggered, but you are holding yourself back from that, or you are trying your best to not allow someone to kind of get your goat or get to you in that way, right? And good for you, Scorpio, because as someone who has a lot of Scorpio in my chart, that's not always the easiest thing to do, right? So I feel like you're trying to like give it time, be patient, not say all the things that you want to say. Some of you might have a slip up here and there, but for the most part, I do feel like Scorpio, you might be trying not to go there, okay? Because I think that you do know that it creates more burdens than it creates solutions. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes when you say all the things you want to say and it doesn't come out right, it makes you suffer, or like you get the consequence or the brunt of that. And some of you have had to learn this through repetition, through not feeling good, to realize that it never feels good when I do that. It never feels good when I say that. Like maybe it feels good in the moment because it's coming from a place of anger or vindictiveness or justification. But then if you give it time, it's like it always piles up on you. It always catches up with you. It ends up making like you feel less than, right? And that's because when we allow ourselves to go in the shadow parts of ourselves, it's just never going to feel good when you dwell down there, okay? So some of you coming to this point in your life where you're like, maybe it is better to let it go, okay? Or spirit guiding you to that space of letting things go and letting people be people and just kind of stay in your own lane. Because the other part of that lyric was, you go be you and I'll be me. You know, allowing other people that space. Some of you needing to realize that just because someone's not a match to you or no longer a match to you, Scorpio, it doesn't make them wrong or bad. It just means they're not a match anymore, right? And we grow in and out of attractions, matches, relationships throughout our entire life, really. But sometimes people get so stuck on that when other people change, as if they have done some wrongdoing by not staying the same forever. And it's like you got to allow people to grow in and out, just like you got to allow yourself to grow in and out of relationships. And if someone is hating on you for that, then come at it from this stance, Scorpio, that you know, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just no longer a match to that environment. You're just no longer a match to that person or those people. You know, give them grace, give yourself grace. Because there is a sense of the things that are for you coming together here. Okay, and the confusion lifting, right? So some of you, your inner circle or the people that you hold close to you maybe is dwindling a little bit. Or maybe you're going from a large group, right, to a very small group. Maybe even in career, you're maybe having downsizing going on. But this is for your highest good if that is the case, right? But it's a sense of like getting rid of the extra. Getting rid of the things that no longer contribute to your growth. And if it feels hard or it makes you suffer, then those are things that are probably no longer a match to you, Scorpio. And Spirit is saying, now is the time. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. They said, here's your sign. Now, some of you have been waiting for a sign to know if you should go in a different direction or move away from something. And they're saying, here's your sign, right? So you have the sun here. This is bringing a lot more clarity to you. It's like getting rid of all the mess, right? Some of you, this is even clutter in your house and just like, they're showing me someone like throwing stuff out the door or out the window, or like, don't burn stuff, right? You don't have to go that far. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, all of the clutter in your life, whether it be actual physical things or energy or relationships, whatever this is, just kind of letting it go, okay? And this is giving you more room for growth, more room for expansion, and creating more simplicity in your life. So that word is important too. Like, there's something about creating a more simplistic life that's going to bring you more happiness, right? Maybe you thought happiness was going to come through a lot of things or a lot of people, a lot of relationships, you know, only to find out that happiness comes from one person and one person only, and that's you, in the source that runs within you, right? Happiness is an internal job. It's got nothing to do with anybody else, you know, or anything else, right? So coming to that awareness, Scorpio, is also helping you. So let's go further into the emotional space. Scorpio. Woo! Man, these cards are just, they're crazy. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Scorpio's emotional space. Two of Pentacles. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a lot of earth energy showing up. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign or have heavy earth placements in your chart. Take it as it resonates. And the Magician. Whew, I just got a gut reaction. The gut is being highlighted. Okay, some of you, the sacral chakra. Do not ignore your gut reactions during this time frame, Scorpio, okay? I don't feel like you're a zodiac sign that would ignore something like that, but pay attention to how you feel around other people. Also, maybe digestion showing up, something about the digestive tract, the food that you're eating, all of that. Maybe needing to pay attention to that, okay? Or do some refinement around that. That are green leafy vegetables. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, right? This is not a health reading. It's tarot reading. But you have emotionally come to this understanding, right? That the work you do on yourself is the most important thing you can do at the end of the day. Because the only relationship you're taking to the grave with you, Scorpio, is the relationship you have with yourself. that will be the only consistent in your entire life. Now, that don't mean you won't have longevity with other people, that you can't find beauty and growth in that. But the most important relationship that you're going to ever have is the relationship with yourself. And everything comes after that, right? So this is really getting in touch with that concept, with that knowing, with that knowledge of loving yourself. Some of you are maybe taking time to dedicate time to yourself, to the things that are important to you. You might have a few different things that are important to you, okay? But I feel like you're going to be able to juggle this just fine. This is a sense of feeling committed again, to feeling like you're worth it again. You're manifesting some sort of foundation for yourself to build off of, whether that be familial or within career, within relationships, right? It doesn't really matter. It's just this energy of like having something to build off of, going into this space of manifesting what it is that you want, right? Now, some of you are still a little bit back and forth on exactly what it is that you want. So universe is saying, well, you need to make up your mind, right? And some of you are a little bit hesitant to let go of the suffering. I know that sounds crazy, but not really. I think like all of us humans do this. It's like we get used to our pain, so we start identifying ourselves with that story, with that label, with that pain. And sometimes it's not always as easy to just be like, oh, I'm well, you know, I'm a happy person, blah, 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 blah. It's a process, Scorpio. So if for those of you that have been feeling or have been through a tremendous amount of pain or suffering, especially recently in the past year or so, this is going to take some time. But you're starting to feel the transition upwards, right? So you're starting to notice the progress of your emotional self lifting, finding moments of happiness, that type of thing. Some of you are a bit further along the way where you're starting, not only do you no longer identify with the suffering, but you're coming to the awareness that suffering isn't even necessary anymore. You learned what you needed to learn. You did what you needed to do. And now it's like, well, it only matters what I do from this point moving forward. That's all that matters. That's all that ever matters, right? But sometimes we have to go through these crazy things for us to come to the realization, right, of our own power. Okay, now some of you is like coming into this emotional awareness of your own power. And that's really the key to kind of unlocking what it is that you want, especially when it comes to love and commitments. Okay, but it could also be when it comes to career. Some of you needing to better balance the two. Okay, some of you are spending a lot of time, you know, maybe in one area and not enough in the other. Maybe you're working a lot and so you're not giving a lot to the relationship, or vice versa. You're engulfed in a relationship that you're not giving yourself enough to work. And there's some sort of balance coming in, or you need to get some sort of balance there between, okay, when I'm at work, I'm fully there. When I'm at home, I'm fully there. Just fully be present wherever you're at. You know, and that will help naturally to balance things out. But I'm still getting that song, Come On, Let It Go. So there's something here, like I said, that might take a little bit of time to let go. Let's see the big spiritual picture. I have another message, but I want to see the rest of the cards first. Big spiritual picture for Scorpio. Ooh, I didn't mean to get that one, but it flew out. Okay. This is the 5 of Pentacles. No, sorry, the 6 of Cups. Sorry. New cards. Okay, I'm sorry, 6 of Pentacles. All right, 4 of Cups. The World. The Three of Swords. This is what needs to be let go of right here. Okay, give me one on the Three of Swords. The Devil. Give me one more. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups. All right, so Scorpio, let me come back to that for a second. Some of you is like the sense of needing to let go of something from the past that disappointed you. Something didn't turn out the way you thought it was. You know, life didn't line up in the way that maybe you had envisioned for yourself. Maybe you tried to be patient, you tried to wait, you know, but it's like it never came through. The communication never came through. It never became more than just suffering, right? And now it's like things that no longer serve you falling to the wayside, so that things that do suit you can come in, and you being in this more powerful position to pull in the things that you need and want, but then getting in this emotional space of coming back around to something that didn't work out for you and allowing yourself to get stuck there. Maybe even obsess over it. Some of you, it could be in regards to having your heart broken by another sign. I've got all of them here: air, fire, water, Capricorn. There's this meme, right, that I like, and I like steadily collect memes that resonate with me, right? And one of them says, one day you'll get to the realization that you never needed to make someone else wrong for you to be happy. Right? And I'm not saying that you're doing that, Scorpio, but it's popping in my mind. It's like making someone else wrong is never going to be the key to you being happy. And in fact, when we focus on the wrongness of a situation or of others or of life, because law of attraction is always in place, we call more wrongness to us. And it can become a vicious circle where it's just like, wow, why is one thing after the next, after the next, after the next? And it's because that's where your focus is. You're focused on that, and law of attraction can only give you what you focus on. So that's why Spirit is saying, come on, let it go. Just let it be. You be you, I'll be me. So and Scorpio, if this is not you, it could be someone external to you that has not let go of something that you did. Woo! I just noticed that. Remember I said I saw someone go like that with their hand? Okay, the little devil on this person's ear is literally, I don't know if you could see it, doing the same gesture. So this could be that external things getting in your head, people getting in your ear. Maybe you're dealing with someone where people are getting in their ear or things are getting in their head. Maybe you've got someone attached to your energy that cannot let go of something here, okay? I feel like you would be aware of this, right? If it's another person, you certainly are aware that there's someone here that's not letting go, you know, that wants an apology maybe, or someone owes someone an apology, but they are just biding their time over here, focused on the pain, or you are, okay? But there's definitely this outside energy popping up. Somebody here needs to forgive themselves, okay, Scorpio, whether that's you or another person. There's a sense of like needing to forgive self, let it go. What will be, you know. Right behind that, Scorpio, there is some sort of new connection coming in, FYI, for you and for this person once they do let go. Okay, so I feel like this, well, I don't care if it's you or someone else, right? I'm not going to go back and forth if it's you or someone else, okay? You know if it's you or someone else. There's a sense here of staying in your own lane. You know, focus on your happiness, okay? I feel like you've done enough internal work around this that it is okay now to finally relinquish yourself of the guilt, of the pain, of the neediness of something. But I think it is baby steps, okay? For some of you, especially for those of you who carried this for a long period of time, or there was a lot of suffering around this. It's like, be patient with yourself, Scorpio. Okay, be patient with another person if it's them, because there is like this growth coming in, all right? And the sooner you can detach from these lower level emotions, this negative devil energy that wants to creep in, the better off you're going to be, okay? So, like the song says, let it be. Oh, that's a different song. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. All right, so let's see what your guidance card said then. You've got the card of nature. It says, this is the time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has so much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend time outdoors. So I know it's cold in the winter months here in the U.S., but still important to get outside, take a couple deep breaths of air whenever you can, be with nature, okay? And then your law of attraction card here, Scorpio, says, the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. Ooh, this is important. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not a well-balanced, happy person. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those who predominantly match who you are. If you are not happy with yourself, with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate that discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. So Scorpio, this is important to get out, because here's why it's important for you to let go. If you don't let go of whatever this is that created some suffering, some unhappiness, if you're still carrying that inside of you, then whoever you attract into your life during this time frame, whatever you attract into your life during this time frame, will be a match to that misery. Okay, so this is like really key, especially when it comes to relationships. If you're attracting new partners in your life right now, but you're not happy with yourself, or you're in a lot of internal turmoil, that partner will magnify that, okay? If not right away, eventually you'll see it come out, because, and that's why they say don't relationship hop, right? Don't jump, and also don't career hop. Don't jump out of a job hating it and then into a job thinking you're gonna love it, because you're going to bring that vibration of lack into the next job. You'll eventually hate that job and the next and the next, because everything is being attracted to you through you. And your main point of attraction is based on not how you feel about others, but how you feel about yourself, right? So, if internally there's a struggle going on, you want to, best you can, resolve that within yourself before you jump into anything new, okay? And give yourself time, give yourself grace. Do not be impulsive about this, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. All right, Scorpio, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you might be dealing with. I have Aries, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, Cancer energy here, Aries energy here. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing that could be in your birth chart or the birth chart of someone or some people that you're dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, link down in the description box below, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Scorpio. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.